Hey, everybody, it's your girl. She's in the building. And tonight we have a special treat for you. Thank you again for all joining. Please click like and share. You are listening to your host, author Doc B, bringing it to the table tonight. OMG, let me tell you. Now, y'all know I get excited, tongue tied, twisted, and all that stuff. I just need to go to my platforms and make everything public because y'all know the way StreamYard works sometimes it just goes backwards and it doesn't do what we all want it to do. So I'm just going to go and do what I need to do right now for the audience. And we want to make sure that everyone will be able to view comfortably. We want to make this public because we want as many viewers as possible, as many countries, states. Please click like and share. Please go to YouTube. Bring it to the table with your girl, author Doc B. She is on YouTube, have her own podcast. Woo woo, live stream. You know why I like live streaming? Everybody says, why you always do live stream? Why you don't do like episodes and post them and all this stuff? Well, I like the larger audience. I ain't gonna lie, I'm Islamic. So that means that I can reach, international levels, more live stream. So that's why, while we are airing over there, they are sleeping. And guess what? When they get up, they can view, click, like, share, remark, and all those things. And then the ratings go skyrocket. So, yep, I'm a numbers girl because numbers don't lie. Anyway, I have a special treat for you tonight. Let me just tell y'all something. Hold on, listen to this. Now, I know I'm gonna jack the name up, but she gonna straighten me out though, because that's girl. But let me tell you, I have Michelle. Now, Michelle, let me see. Ihegborow. I'm hoping that I get it right. Ihegborow is coming in. Guess what? She is with Realtor One Group, right? And guess what they do? She guides enterprises on the journey towards success. I said, wait, enterprises? Wait, because y'all already know I'm rich at heart, right? I always say, I'm rich at heart and spirit. I got all this, So if I'm rich there, well, why not monetary for me? Like, it's about time. Like, this is it. I've been on this platform since cancer, since I survived my crack addiction and overcame cancer, and took COVID and just did something to it and survived it, wrote the book, got with the radio. What's next for Doc B? Well, guess what? Oh my gosh, y'all better get ready, get on listen, watch this. Queen of Couture. Yeah. I heard I love it. Queen of ST. This is the store she has. Watch this. Digital products, right? Watch this. She's got products on Amazon. Okay, come on and run the queen down. How about the Google business profile? Oh, wait, let me just let you know this. She handed in a digital business card. It's like a whole digital wallet, right? Oh, sis, I need one of those. Okay, you're talking to your girl off the Doc B. You're talking to somebody who is a educator, therapist, author, and now known publisher. All of the need one of these. Now, I'm not finished. Oh, wait, I'm not finished about Michelle. This ain't about me. This is about coming on dropping juice to us tonight. So sit back and relax and get ready to enjoy. You can go to her YouTube page. Look, she got her own website, right? And look, you can just email her to get a scheduled appointment, okay? The houses on that market. Anyway, I got my own question. So without further ado, I'm going to bring this queen on all her social medias. I couldn't even get down to the bottom. It's just so much. Queen, what's Queen of Cool Couture or whatever. She's going to tell us because I'm just super excited. So without further ado, we're going to bring her in. Oh my God. She getting ready on us about wealth. Hey, Queen.
Hi, my queen. How are you? Thank you so much for bringing me on. Doc B. Honored.
Yes, 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 yes. I'm super excited about all of the information. Your content on your social media, I saw your page when you sent me that digital joint. I said, ooh, that's enough next level stuff about me.
So I have
Seemed
good
like
news for
God
you.
done hooked me up with the right person.
I have good news for you. That digital business card is actually a free app. It's called Hi
What?
Hello. Yes, yes. So y'all listen, the first I'm going to introduce myself and give you a little bit of me, but everyone that is listening, everyone that is watching now live or on the replay, please go get your notebooks, go get
Mhm.
a pen cuz we're going to take some
Yes.
notes today. Get your notebooks out cuz we're going to drop
Ooh.
on you. We're going to drop some gold nuggets. I have 20 million things I can talk to y'all about, but please know that everything I say today are things that you'll be able to implement immediately. If you want more, then you're going to connect with me and Doc B, okay? Because we have some things planned in store for her listeners so that we can change our mindset about wealth. So please get your notebooks out
Yes.
and go ahead and send Doc B your contact info. Y'all can DM me, all that good stuff, but please take your notebooks out. We're going to take some notes today. I'm going to drop some gold nuggets on y'all. And I am ready to get
I
started,
love
my
it.
queen.
So I called the queen up. I saw her. I just been following her and watching her and everything. Things that she do, even with her family and her friends, and a wonderful, wonderful team over there at the real estate. And I said, oh my goodness, I have to find out who this lady is, what she's doing, and everything. Please tell the audience question number one: who is Michelle? And say your last name properly, because I can't.
I will. Yes. So my name is Michelle Ihegborow. I am the training director and a business coach at Realty One Group Integrity out of Southern Arizona. And I have been nicknamed the Queen of Culture. And the beautiful thing is that Doc B reached out to me last week, but there are some things that I have been working on for the past 5 years, and all of those things are about to pop off right now. Like I
Oh,
literally
wow.
just got off of the stage at our Realty One Group Summit. They officially crowned me. I have a picture with the crown on my head. And, though it's figuratively and physically, but please know that every single female is a queen and every single male is a king. Okay. So please know I'm not putting a crown on my head
Yes.
because I think I'm better than anyone else. I'm putting that crown on my head for self love, self talk, positive affirmation,
Yes.
because I need to drive the demons out every single day. Okay. I need to drive them out. And the way that I do that is by crowning myself with positivity and just a positive mindset. And that's what today's show is about, right? Changing our
Yes.
mindset about wealth and making
Yes.
sure that we receive the information from people that are doing these things already and that you're not listening to the naysayers. Okay. You don't want to ask people for advice. The people you're asking, you have to make sure that they're doing the things that you want to do. Don't ask your friends and your family for advice and they have no idea what you're talking about or what you're asking them about. Okay. You need to hang out
Mhm.
and surround yourself with people that are doing the things that you want to do so that they can teach you. And that's the space
Mhm.
that we're talking. And let me ask, I don't know, Doc B, is this a safe space tonight for me to be completely transparent and completely honest with your
That's
audience?
exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bring it to the table. It's a safe space, a safe place where we can come together and deal with any issues we have in our community, anything you've overcome, conquered, survived, and in that you are living beyond your dreams.
All right,
That's what
so I'm
this is all about.
going to answer your first question, which was who is Michelle?
All right.
And I have to tell you who Michelle used to be, and then I'm going to tell you who Michelle is today. Is that okay?
Okay.
So today,
Well,
Michelle
that's
is,
platform because it is about who you used to be.
yeah. Yeah. So you know what? I'm going to start with who I used to be, because I need y'all to understand too that I'm super relatable, and you're going to find pieces of you in my story. Born in Bronx, New York, um, and went into the military when I was about 18. I was adopted by my grandparents. So by the time I was 16, 17, 18, I was ready to go. They were super, super strict. As a Hispanic woman, I could only leave the house honorably at 18 if I was married, going to college, or going to the military. I was not allowed to date or wear makeup, so I wasn't in a position to get
Okay.
married. I was a C student, so I
Okay.
sure the heck didn't want to go to university. And my other choice was the military. So I chose to go into the military. The crazy thing was that I had more freedom in the military than I did in my household with my grandparents. So what did that turn into? That turned into me wilding out, tripping, being a bad girl, allowing other people to influence me. I started drinking, I started smoking, I started doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing, and then got in trouble. Literally got in trouble, got locked up, went to jail. I'm a convicted felon, and I got kicked out of the military. Bad.
Tell a story.
And then, you know, after that, the reason my grandparents adopted me was because my mother had problems with addiction. So unfortunately, addiction is a disease. We all know that. I'm sure that y'all have had conversations about that, but it's also hereditary. So I had those addictive characteristics in my genes. So my addictions manifested themselves when I before I got in trouble, while I was in trouble, after I got in trouble. And because my parents were so strict, and then I went into the military, I always felt like I needed to ask permission, and just always looking for affirmation, always looking for someone to tell me it's okay to do that. And when you are a convicted felon, you then take whatever's given to you. So I would start applying for jobs, and I was just happy with whatever I got. I never strived to be the best. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. I wouldn't even call myself a veteran because I went in for the wrong reason, abused those military privileges, and lost all my veteran privileges when I got kicked out. So when people say, "Are you a veteran?" I'm like, yes, but no, but yes, you know. So there's always been issues of self-doubt, self-confidence, and just not knowing who I am or who I was.
Yeah.
All of that changed approximately about 5 years ago when I decided to go into the real estate industry. The reason I chose the real estate industry, my husband encouraged me, and but I got scared. I got scared because I knew that they had to run my fingerprints. I knew I had to go before a licensing bureau. And I was scared that though my convictions happened 20 years ago, I was scared that they would reject me and they would say no to me, you know, like just all the doors that get slammed on your face, right? So, you know, he says to me, he goes, go to school, go to real estate school, let them tell you no. And I'm like, all right. So I go to school, and let me tell you something, please check your state regulations. But in Arizona, for me to get licensed, there's certain requirements you have to meet. Having a high school diploma is not one of them. You do not have to have a high school diploma in the state of Arizona to become a real estate agent. It's only 90 hours of education in Arizona to become a real estate agent. So look into that. And school was approximately $700 for me to go through licensing. But with the low barrier to entry into this real estate industry, please know that a lot of people give up and they fail. There's an 80% failure rate in our industry, and it's because 80% give up. It's not that they failed, it's that they stopped trying. Okay. I came into the industry, they licensed me. I had what you call a provisional license, which means that I have to check in every quarter for 2 years. So that again attacks the self-doubt, the self-confidence.
Okay.
They're going to be looking at me. They're going to have a microscope on me. Well, no, I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to sell a house. I don't want to fill out the contract. I don't want to do that because I'm thinking I'm going to get in trouble. Like I'm always scared to get in trouble. And that stunts me. It stunts me. It stunts my growth. It stunts my progress. And even today, I struggle with that.
That's huge. That's a big one. That's a big one.
I have to move forward. Please know that those doubts that you have every single day, everyone does. Even the best of the best, the top of the top, they have to take a deep breath every day and tell, I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I am God's child. I am God's gift. What you have to talk to yourself every single day. That's how you get through that. So who is Michelle today? Michelle has identified her spiritual gift of exhortation, which means to be an encourager. And I was able to identify that the gift of encouragement, when you Google that, and I love that you talked about Google, Doc B, because we're going to get into that real quick. Google's your best friend, okay? Google has all the information that you need in the world, and there is no excuses and no reason for you to never move forward with the things that you want to do because the information's out there. So I decided what jobs, careers, and professions complement the gift of exhortation. I also Googled what jobs, careers, and professions complement an encourager. This was about 3 years ago. So coaching comes up, influencer comes up, podcaster, blogger, real estate agent, real estate appraiser. I was already a real estate agent. So now I'm like, oh, okay. All right, I'm doing something right. How do I move forward? So everything that I researched in Google, a lot of it was coaching and training, nutritionist, things where I am seasonal in your life, right? There's a gift of teaching, which is long-term, and there's a gift of coaching, which is short-term. So what I do now, I am a business coach right now, and I teach entrepreneurs how to identify their spiritual gift, their personality assessment, or their behaviors to identify what industry you should be in. And then we customize that and we help you identify your gift and what purpose is in life. So I never knew, and someone said this to me a few years back. His name is Calvin Martyr. I was in a group with him, a private Facebook group with him during COVID. This is when we got locked down during COVID. First of all, none of us knew what was going on. None of us knew how long we were going to be locked down for.
Right.
And
very scary time.
We're going to survive.
Very scary time for all of us. Yeah.
Yes. So that's the time where all of you should have been looking in the mirror and saying, I need to come out of this better than when I went in. How do I train, teach, self-development. How do I become the best version of me? How do I come out of COVID the best version of me, better than when I went in? So I was on Facebook, everyone's on social. So Calvin says on a Facebook in a Facebook group, just there's like 1.7 million of us in there looking for guidance. And he says, and I've heard both of these concepts before, but never together. So I've heard about spiritual gift. I don't know what to do with that. And I've heard about our purpose in life, right? But I've never heard them together.
Yes.
So 3 years ago, he says, identify your spiritual gift and you'll find your purpose. And I Google, and here we go, Google again. Please, my people, listen. Find yourself a random spiritual gifts assessment online. I took one 11 years ago when I helped start a church in El Paso, Texas, and I remember the pastor back then saying, to get an accurate assessment for your spiritual assessment, you have to answer the questions as who you are today and not who you want to be. And 11 years ago, I remember just being put at the door as a greeter. I didn't know why. I didn't ask, but I did my spiritual assessment, put it in a drawer. We moved to Arizona. And then 3 years ago, when Calvin is saying, identify your spiritual gift, I'm like, okay, so I'm just going to take another spiritual gifts test and see what happens. But I remembered the pastor's instructions from 11 years ago. Answer the questions as who I am today. So I take the random test, I find one online, and it's the same results as 11 years ago. And I remembered the word exhortation, but this time I chose to define it. And it translates into being an encourager.
Wow.
And then I Googled jobs, careers, and professions.
Wait. Let me tell you. You have, okay. Oh, they're going in. Okay. I see all hearts. Thank you all for joining. I see Felicia Feeberry. Thank you for coming. Hi, Kim. Oh, Kasana's here. Kasana, she ain't no joke. She said, oh my God, that's what we have to say. Them 2 hours, a cycle stops within me when you keep your doubts to yourself. Ooh, and not verbalize them. And see, and I know the power of the tongue and verbalizing things and putting it into. If you say I am, what you're going to be said. No. She said this is really good. Did we have? Oh my gosh! And so she's really like she's such a good spiritual friend. So I know she's all over this tonight. Thank you all for joining. Please click like and share. We are with Michelle Ihegborow, and she's dropping jewels on us. And she is including spirituality. She's talking about changing the mindset of the people. We must. You talking about if you want to be wealth, you want some wealth, that mindset,
right here.
It has to shift. And you want, it's right something here. Funny I did earlier. Right now. No, right now. You leave here right now. With the shift.
It is.
Tell you something, Michelle.
I
said, one day you told me if
you have to walk away with the shift. And
I said, told me.
Okay, I think I can still hear you. I think we're breaking up a little bit. Can you hear me, Doc B?
Was really good. Oh wait, I got more stuff. I can't get all the platforms, all questions. I just can't do that.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Let's go. So you pretty much answered questions. Okay, but you answered question 1 and 2. So let's go to
So you know what? Let's do a little bit of two. Let's do a little bit of branding. Okay? So my branding
Okay.
started about 5 years ago when I went
What?
into the real estate industry and I had somebody draw me as a caricature. So I'm going to show you one of the versions of where the branding started, okay? Ready? So this person, this logo right here
Oh, I
is
saw that. I saw that.
so before I was with another brand and the color of the dress was different.
Oh,
But then our Realty One Group family, our branding colors are black and gold. Who can't rock some black and gold? Like that's just too easy. So then I
wow.
switched the color of the dress to black, and then I
Okay,
added
that part. Yes.
I buy and sell. And yeah, please feel
Hmm.
free to write that number down if you need to.
Love
Um,
it.
and yeah,
I love
that's
it.
where the branding started. And then let me tell you, so one thing that happened too while I was at this conference was last year they gave us these gold hats for the gala, right? And the gold hat was amazing, but I wanted like a new version of that. Get me the gold one, mama, so I can show them the gold one, right? So I go to this summit and I decide to wear this gold hat, but then I wanted a black one. So this is the gold one. This is what the branding is going to turn into, right? You ready? What do you think, Doc B? What do you think? You like it?
Hmm.
So this is now part of the
Hmm.
brand. And then this is the black one when we want to
Oh
just
no,
kind of
you're just so full of.
play
Ah!
subtle, right? Right? So this is now going to be part
Come
of the
on, I
brand.
love it.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. So please know that when you're working on brand,
Yes.
you're going to start with an idea
Yes.
with your brand. And then the
Yes.
branding will morph itself. The
I
branding will
love
change a
it.
little bit as you go and as you start zeroing in on your craft. Okay. So don't worry about the branding initially. You want to at least pick some colors you love. Doc B, that's why your thing was so easy when we did Canva, because you were like black and purple. And I was like, all right, and that's what we did, right? That was the
Mhm.
piece that we put together, right? So at least have the colors
Oh
that you
yeah.
and you can
Hmm.
start branding
Yeah.
at least with
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you think about logo, but don't spend five, six, seven, $800 on a digital design that might change in a year. Okay. These are things you could do on Canva. This is something you could do on Fiverr. All the resources that me and Doc B are going to give you
Hmm.
today are going to be free resources. Like I said, if you want more later, me and Doc B have something in store for you. But yes, if you're thinking about your branding and you need help with that, please reach out to us. We'll be more than happy to help you with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so all right, we talked about the mindset and we talked about, how you help these enterprises get on the journey of success. You talked about getting started and branding and things of that nature. So, why real estate for you? Why real estate?
Oh, okay. So the one thing about real
Why
estate is
would you
there's
say?
no cap. No one can tell you how much money you can make. You want to go make $1 million in a year selling real estate, there's no cap. When you're an employee and you work a 9 to 5, that employer sets limits on you. It's called 40 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're not even paying
Yes.
you for you to live on that. You're living, and by you I mean we used to live paycheck to paycheck. Okay, when someone
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? It's not even
Come
real
on.
estate. To be honest with you, it's about being an entrepreneur. It's about opening up your own businesses. The one thing that COVID
Mm.
was let you know that you can build a business virtually with the Shopify store, with a website, with a landing page,
Yes.
with social
Yes.
media. Social media is free. Use your spiritual gifts
Mm-hmm.
assessment to identify what your gift is. Do research on that and start
Mm-hmm.
a business with that. If you're working a 9 to 5, please know that you can run a whole nother business virtually. Okay. Don't let anyone set limits on what you can do financially. Create another stream of income. Wealth comes, and
Mm-hmm.
please know that I have been working on my mental wealth. I still have not experienced the financial wealth that I'm looking for. So please know it is not too late to jump on this train, okay? It is not too late to jump on this train. So your wealth comes first in here
Mm-hmm.
and in here. Until you can free your mind and know who you are, financial wealth will not come. It will not
Come
come,
on.
okay?
Come
And if
on.
you do experience financial wealth without this together and this together, you will spend
Ooh. Know
and
who
you
you
will
are. You heard that, folks.
you
You
will
have to know who
lose
you are. You must know who you.
money. You will lose the money if
They
you
said,
don't
"Oh, I love that."
if you don't take anything from this call, please go identify your spiritual gift. Google spiritual gifts assessment. If you walk away with anything, you have to know what your spiritual gift is. If you don't take nothing else with you today, nothing else, take that. Queen, you froze up. Can you hear me, my queen?
Can, I don't know.
You want me to keep going, my queen?
Let's go to our next. Um,
Which one, my queen? Say that again.
and so let's talk about what's next. Yeah, what can we get? What's next for Michelle?
Oh,
What's
so
next?
what I would love for y'all to do is really follow the journey, right? So last year, the theme at our summit was anything is possible. And that was encouraging because it helped me
What's
continue to
next?
believe in myself. I had some plans. And then this year, the theme was stories of one. So this year,
Number
I will be telling my story. It's
9.
the
Number
piece that
9. What's
yes, can you hear me? So what's next for me is me telling my story, and capturing all of that on social and continuing to look for opportunities. I am the training director at my brokerage, but I also have a business coaching company where I teach businesses and entrepreneurs how to identify their
your
gifts
mama?
and how to find wealth through that. Um, I'm also doing some coaching workshops for marketing, for sales, for mindset. So think about what kind of things you want to work on in your life. and let's make sure that we connect.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I hope they heard. But yes, my business, my coaching business is definitely next. So I will be helping entrepreneurs identify their
For
gifts,
some reason,
their loves, their passions.
I heard
And
it, and so we're gonna get you back on.
okay, we got to do part 2.
Let me see something. Yeah, enter studio. It's me again.
Hi, Queen.
Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Ooh, I went on again. I said, wait a minute. I have a couple of devices on. So let me see.
You multitasking, Queen. That's how to do it, Queen.
Listen, I gotta keep my show. Got to keep it moving.
Queen.
My show have to keep it moving. One way or another. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, my queen. I can hear you now. Good.
Now that's a lot better. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I am sorry.
It's okay, my queen, because this is not, it won't be the first time and it won't be the last.
Yes. And let me see if I can fix this part. Well, that's why I always have 2 and 3 different devices going at one time. So we can make sure that, we can continue to engage our audience, because this is
amazing.
Oh, thank you. This is just some valuable information that my audience really, really needs. Like, most of us have a backstory, and this is what Bring It to the Table is all about. Anything you've overcome, survived, and conquered, and living beyond your dreams. And look at you. You set the tone. You set the stage. You told your backstory. You said, well, wait, let me just get this right. Is it safe for me to tell my backstory? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm so sorry, audience, that I had that problem. I did not know. I'm actually airing from my sister's house. And give you a sneak peek. And they're all here now. They're all over there. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, guys. Y'all are amazing.
They're all airing, and so I wanted to be with them because my nephew came to town, but I really still wanted to do the podcast. I did not want my audience to miss this valuable information. And
but that's so important. So I'm going to tell you something about tenacity, right? So I had to drive 2 hours away from my daughter's volleyball game in the morning, got stuck in traffic for 2 hours, had the wrong hotel booked, had to get another hotel, logging in, trying to get the Wi-Fi. This is part of the story, because you do not give up. She did everything that she needed to do to get on this podcast for her audience, no matter what was going on. And it was important to me too. So fighting traffic, wrong reservation, wrong hotel, no Wi-Fi, and look at both of us
right here. Perseverance at its best.
Perseverance, consistency, and don't let no one tell you no.
Absolutely.
You're asking the wrong person.
And you know what? That's how I ended up with a doctorate's degree. Because they said I couldn't. Well, why can't I? Because I had a crack addiction? Oh, because I'm not like you? Because I wasn't born with a gold spoon in my mouth? Because I don't have money? Because you think? You think? And next month is Women's History Month. Do you know that? March is Women's History Month. Okay. So it's going down next month on Bring It to the Table. Okay. But I wanted this month to go out with a bang with you, giving them the information about wealth, Mill. I really needed for you to give them an ending, a good ending. This is Black History Month, and we're going out with a bang, and to bring in Women's History Month. Okay. And
Yeah, I
so
mean,
if the
and the
mindset don't change, when we get to that Women's History Month,
oh, and the bang is that the mindset about wealth needs to change. Period.
mm-hmm.
76% of the population lives paycheck to paycheck.
Absolutely.
76% of the population has not figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some answers for you. Let Doc B know if you want to do some sort of workshop. And Doc B, I want to know who your audience is. Is it families? Is it moms? Is it dads? Is it business people? Is it entrepreneurs?
Or everything you just said. I have a mixture of audience from
we're
all
going
over.
to continue this conversation. And what we want to do is create custom pieces for each segment, right? Like if you're an entrepreneur, let's do some sort of workshop for sales. If you're an influencer and you want to learn how to be a digital creator and you want to learn how to market, we can do a separate class for that. If you're a woman that wears multiple hats and you don't know who you are because you are a mother to your children, a wife to your husband, an employee to an employer, who are you? That's a whole nother workshop.
It sure is.
Deal with these fears.
That's awesome.
Fears. Conquering those fears is a whole nother workshop.
All of the things that hold you back.
Whatever you want, let Doc B know, and me and Doc B will be in communication.
Absolutely.
And we have some stuff for you.
Well, I need one of them houses out there in Arizona. That's what I need to say right
here.
You
come get it. Where are you at?
One of them. So I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. And I'm talking, and they are growing. Real estate is crazy out here. It's just crazy. I called a friend earlier. You're talking about changing the mindset, right? Just with these little bit, you got income taxes coming, you got all this money and all these things coming in. I do pretty good. I've always been a hustler. It's all in my books and on everything I've ever written and stories I've ever told. It's the whole God's truth. I come from a plethora of hustlers. And so now I want to hustle real estate. So I called my friend today. I said, didn't you tell me to get 10,000 and give you a call? So she says, yeah, I did. And so, I called her, and she's very wealthy, and we grew up together. I'm talking about when my mother kicked me out, her mother took me in. Why is she in the millions now? And why am I in like the hundreds down? Like, what's the problem?
Right here.
It's the mindset about wealth. Exactly. You don't went to school and spent all this money on all these degrees for what? Change the mindset with the degrees, and you are going to be cooking with Crisco, baby. You heard it right here tonight. Can't get nothing if the mindset don't change.
And I'm so with you. And listen, congratulations to all of the accolades.
Thank you.
Right? But with this, again, like you said, nowhere. You can have, and again, I say this respectfully, Doc B, you could have no degrees, no bachelor's, no high school diploma. If this is right, and you're willing to learn, sit, listen, and implement, because that's the whole, right? What are y'all gonna do when y'all get off this call right now? You gonna go watch some Netflix? Or you guys figuring out your spiritual gift? Because it's about taking the information in and doing something with it.
Yeah, you gotta use it.
Anything with it, nothing changes. Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Ooh, application is key.
Implement.
You gotta put it into action. That's good stuff.
And another good one, you have to write it down. There is something, and I'm not talking about writing it like this, okay?
No, get the ink pen.
There's something that happens in the brain when you're taking that pen to paper.
Amygdala. It's the amygdala of the brain.
Thank you, my queen.
It's the amygdala that is impacted because the brain learns by repeating and reward. So you go through the writing, verbalizing it,
highlighting it, and repeat. That's how the brain learns.
Mm-hmm.
So people, society moved us away from that with
Mm.
electronics. So
Yes.
this
Yes.
is why, some electronics has its function, but it can't be the core of the human species, because now you're going to be labeled and considered, excuse my French, you're just dumb because you
Yeah.
don't know nothing anymore.
It
You're
doesn't.
doing less reading. I love when you said earlier, Google was your friend. I'm the Google queen. How did I get through college? Google. How I teach others to get through college? Google.
Cool. Yep.
I'm
Yep.
so glad that you came on and you are helping us shift our mindsets, our energies, our everything that we need to become better people, spiritual beings, and better for others, period.
Yes.
You're
You're
amazing. I
always
can't
about
wait to see
pouring.
you.
Yeah, you have to
Yes.
pour out. Can you do me a favor? Can you grab my link from my Facebook page and put it in the chat so that people can find me if they have questions?
I cannot do it now on here, but I know where I can do it, and I'll also put it and link it to my website as well.
Perfect. I love it. Yes, please, please, please. If y'all have questions about anything, message.me. And if y'all need anything, please feel free to message me and let me know. Be like, hey, I listened to you on Doc B's podcast, so that I know then that whatever you're asking for, I can reference it back to her. Obviously, if you need real estate, any city that you're in, though I live in Arizona, I can help you in any city or state that you're in. And I am a servant. I live with a servant's heart. So anything y'all need, I'm an open book, and I'm willing to be of service at any time.
That's amazing. I really do appreciate you. And so, listen, oh my God, Michelle, this was amazing. It was magical. You're the queen.
Queen. Everyone is a queen. Are there any questions that you need me to answer? Because I can't see any.
No, I don't see any either, because you know what I did? I changed platforms. I changed the platforms.
Okay, you let me
I
know if
changed.
there's follow-up questions, and then you let me know when you need me to come back on here, because I think our audio kind of messed us up, but I think that they got some gold nuggets today. What do you think?
Oh, let me tell you, they got some. My phone will be ringing. It always does. It always does. And then we can do, I think I would like to have you back with one other person in for Women's History Month.
Absolutely.
There's another person, and just us to, yeah, it's going to be two of you. I just have this thing in my mind.
Yeah, you let me know, and then send me her info so I can Google her, right, and get oriented with her and
Yeah,
story.
I would do that. I
more
didn't
than
confirm
happy.
it with her yet. I didn't.
She don't know yet. She don't know
she
that.
Don't know. She don't know. She's not gonna tell me no, though.
That's what I was just about to say. I know you ain't worried about it, because I don't think does anybody tell you no? I doubt it.
Well, there is one person that I've been working all month to get on, because they are superstar and they just reconnected with their dad. So it was in honor of Black fathers returning to the homes.
Did he say no to you?
I think maybe she said no. He said yes.
Okay, so you're gonna go in there and you're gonna ask again. That is one thing about
right. Follow-ups is the most important.
You're gonna get 8 to 12 no's before you get your yes.
Yes.
You gotta try. How many more times then? What, 8 more times? 7 more times?
Oh, I got plenty more in me too. Oh, it's there. I can't wait.
You keep asking, because you're gonna.
I will.
Yeah, and on your following is amazing. Your YouTube channel is amazing. The number of subscribers you have is amazing. You are killing the game. Because when you reached out to me, I said, let me Google this lady and see what
everybody does.
So impressed, my queen. So impressed.
Thank you so much. Not like I am with you, though. I'm so glad to be your friend. I can't wait. I'll see you in Arizona, because I love Vegas, and ain't no way in the world I'm coming to Vegas and not go see Michelle in Arizona.
There we go. Let's get together. Yes, my
queen.
queen.
We will be getting together soon, and God bless you, and thank you for coming on my show. And I will see you next month. I'll keep you posted.
Posted. Anything you need, my queen.
Thank you so much, sis. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.